Chords of being Kansas City's #1 country music station. We are Q104, #1 for new country. Ronnie Phillips in the Acoustic Cantina live at Rancho Grande. We're at 70 and 7 Highway. About ready to wrap up the Acoustic Cantina, but before we do, we need to bring to the Acoustic Cantina stage Carter's Chord! Woo! All right, we know Becky, Joanna, Joanna, and Emily. I got him. I cheated a little, I had him written down.
It's all good.
So when I heard Carter's Chord, the name, none of the I didn't hear the music yet, but I just heard the name. First thing that came to mind was that maybe you were a part of the Carter family.
Yes.
You probably get that a lot.
It's true.
Right. But actually, it's your mom's name.
That's right. Our mom's first name is Carter. Our last name is actually Robertson. So.
Another interesting fact about your family, and a lot of people here may not know this, I didn't know it until last night. Your folks, your parents, some people make fun of me when I say folks. Your parents was actually in Waylon Jennings' band, the Waylanders, or what? Wailers, that's it, Wailers.
Original band, all through the outlaw years. Mom sang backup and Dad played keys. So.
And he's actually won a Grammy, right?
He did. He actually, when he got off the road with Waylon, they took a little bit of a break to start a family, and he started producing children's records. So kind of opposite end of the spectrum.
Right.
He won a Grammy.
Outlaw and then.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Can't wait to buy that one. Yeah. So you guys basically grew up in a family with music around your entire life.
We did. We grew up with Waylon and Jesse and Shooter and all the Crickets and everybody in that crowd. So it's a part of us. We can't imagine doing anything else.
I can't imagine. I just can't imagine what a childhood would be like with Waylon Jennings around. And you guys talked about on your MySpace page about how he was kind of like a grandfather figure to y'all.
It's true.
We grew up in California, but when we moved to Nashville, it was like 13 years ago, and Waylon was our emergency contact on our school floor.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He was.
So
Wow.
he's like, is this for real? Is that really, the Waylon Jennings?
It was normal to us, though. We thought everybody had a Waylon. This is our Waylon.
So now, you guys still keep in touch with Jesse and Shooter? Are you guys really doing family get-togethers or anything?
Yeah, Jessie lives out in Arizona, but whenever she's in town, we hang out. Mom still sings with her, and Shooter actually just came to Nashville to do a show, so we got to see him, and he did a show with the Oak Ridge Boys, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, we keep in touch.
You ever done any shows with Shooter?
No, we'd love to, though. We've talked about it before, so he's a busy guy. He's everywhere, so we'd like to do that someday.
So how did this all come together, the three sisters?
Oh, we're just kind of doomed to it, I think. In a good way,
Absolutely.
Good way.
Yeah.
But we have been singing together our whole lives, so we had put a demo CD together a few years ago, and it got in the hands of Toby Keith, and he came to hear us sing live. We played at a little local bar in Nashville, and it was just kind of took off from there, and he's like, well, I don't need to hear anything else. Y'all work out your deal.
That doesn't sound like
And we're
Toby
like,
at all,
what does
does
that
it?
mean? Yeah, did we just get signed?
It was very intimidating. He was sitting like 6 feet away from us the whole time, and he had his whole entourage, and it was awesome.
It's been a fun ride.
Well, you guys have been terrific. Young Love is a great single that is just doing fabulous. A lot of requests for it on Q104.
Oh, great.
We would love
Thank
nothing
you.
more than you guys do a little acoustic set for us. Maybe which one you want to do, Young Love now?
Yeah, we do Young Love.
You've heard it on Q104. They're going to do it tonight at Birthday Bash number 15 at Whiskey Tango. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carter's Chord.
So no one could see, sneaking up the drive. I was about 17, waiting there for you at the window around midnight. Smiling arms wide open, run across the lawn. That crazy dog barking like a fire alarm. I jumped in the car and said, boy, you better fly. Said, don't you worry, I have a story to tell. Cause if we got caught, we were gonna catch hell. But I'd pay any price for that look in your eyes. And we ran like wild horses through the night, sticking to the back roads and staying out of sight, making the most of what little time we had left. How sweet it is, how sweet it was, young love. tires kicking up dust. Over all my years, I don't think I've known a better night. Faded jeans laying in the field on the ground. You and me smiling, rolling round and round. And all my life, don't think I've held on quite as tight. We ran out of time with the rise of the dawn. Autumn was a calling for us to move on. And now I only see you in a memory or two. We ran like wild horses through the night, sticking to the back roads and staying out of sight. Home, making the most of a little time we had left. How sweet it is, how sweet it was. Making the most of a little time we had left. How sweet it is, how sweet it was. Your love.
How about that harmony? Wow. Carter's Chord on Q104, number one for New Country, number one in Kansas City, the Birthday Bash radio station, and they will be performing live at Whiskey Tango tonight. How exciting it would be to grow up in a family like you all did, around so many celebrities. Of course, as a kid, you probably didn't even realize how good you had it. I mean,
It's true, yeah. We kind of grew up, we joke that our house was kind of like a music conservatory or something. But yeah, when I was little, I thought everybody had a studio in their house. You know, like, where's your dad? Is he in the studio today? You know, like, it's just kind of, it was cool to grow up in a musical atmosphere.
now, your dad, as we mentioned, played on the road along with your mom, with Waylon, and he actually, I could be getting this wrong, he produced or co-produced with Toby?
Yeah, that's right. Toby produced the whole album, and Dad co-produced on the vocal side of things, which was really cool for us because he knows our vocals better than anybody. And our mom actually wrote a song that's going on the album as well. So everybody kind of got to put their fingerprints on it. So it was a very collective, it's a collective effort.
Definitely.
Do we know when the CD's going to be coming out?
It comes out digitally, I think, in June. That'll be released digitally. June 17th is the street date, I think.
June 17th. iTunes. Go there.
Amazon, anything like
Right.
that. It'll be there.
Place to be.
Absolutely. Now, was it different? I guess this is a question because I think about like sports figures. I think about people who would play pro sports and then they have their kids and they're so hard on their kids, you know, so that they may make it to the next level. I'm not on the air.
Whoops. It was a good practice round. It's all good.